Home Life and Style is brought to you by the Pine Hills, offering inspired new homes and daily adventures just 45 minutes from Boston. Ethan Allen, every detail matters. Longfellow Design Build, architect and builder for Cape Cod and beyond. Snow & Jones, a fixture in New England homes since 1952. And by Classic Tile and Stone, your tile and stone destination.
Hi, I'm Parker Kelley. Welcome to Home Life and Style. I am passionate about design, food, and travel. I love discovering new places, meeting new people, and sharing who they are, how they live, and what they love. In each episode, I'll introduce you to a new destination through the eyes of the people who call it home. Join me as we celebrate these towns, these people, these homes in style. Today I'm on my way to West Tisbury, Massachusetts, on the island of Martha's Vineyard. This is our third time on the island this season, and as you will see, each of the towns we visit is as unique as the homes we feature and people we meet. West Tisbury is considered a island and is the second largest of the towns on Martha's Vineyard, and is quite rural compared to some of the others, with quiet neighborhoods, open spaces, farms, beautiful landscapes, and rolling gentle slopes dotted with trees. I'm on my way to meet homeowners Cathy and David in their 4-bedroom, 3,400 square foot home. Cathy is a food writer, cookbook author, and private chef with clients in the Boston area and on the island. Her husband David, whose business is Chelsea Farm Construction, is a designer, builder, and energy consultant. The couple met about 25 years ago during a summer season when Cathy was running an inn on the island and David was doing some building on the property. The rest, as they say, is history. Within a few years, they got married, purchased the land, and lived in a tent and a makeshift structure with their infant son while designing and building their dream home. The whole thing took 7 years for David to build on the side while keeping up with the rest of his business. It's the first home Cathy has ever owned, and she couldn't be happier. It has an open floor plan, lots of low windows to help appreciate the natural surroundings, and the kitchen is perfectly planned for hosting events, cooking classes, and testing out recipes. We're going to meet these homeowners, hear more stories about their home and lives, and then Cathy and Dave's friends are coming over, and we're going to do some cooking. Hi, Cathy.
Welcome.
Nice to see you. Hi, David.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Oh, I love your heart door knocker.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
I
tucked away.
collect heart rocks. You'll see as you walk through the house.
Heart's a motif here.
Yes,
Oh, I
definitely.
can't wait to see. Okay.
Come on in.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm loving your art.
Yep.
It's all very unique. It seems very collected.
Yeah, I love to have even the non-artwork is rugs and things. I love to have beautiful things around, but all the artwork is from the island. So a lot of local artists. And what I did in the kitchen, which is probably my favorite idea, because I really thought a lot about how I use the kitchen and how I walk around and how I want to be efficient. But I have sort of my section. Of course, I don't mind if anybody cooks in here, and then I have the family section over there.
Okay.
So there's 2 sinks and 2 dishwashers. I can do my thing, and they can have their coffee and toast, and then it works out great for holidays because you have 2 people doing the dishes. And one nice thing about having a husband who's a builder, like for example, we designed the house together, and there wasn't a spot for a dining room table. And I said, where is the dining room table going to go? And he said, oh, maybe over there by the staircase. I'm like, that's not going to work. So he was able to bump out that area over there. It's just as he was building, and kind of created a little space where he could delineate where the dining room table. So little things like that were nice that I could change, without going through an architect and whatever you have to do to change
that's
a normal
handy.
house as you're going along.
Now, is this your workspace? Is this where you do your So you also, so you don't just build, you do due to the architecture that you said you started out.
Some jobs a little bit, yeah. So
particularly your own here.
I guess this would be the third or fourth house that I'm designing and building myself.
So the fireplace, are these Martha's Vineyard stones too? Do you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes, is that true?
It's a good, yeah, we collected all these stones.
You did not. So each one of these has a special place in your heart then.
And my back.
And your back. So what room is this one?
The office.
The office. Now whose office is it? The office.
I wanted
Family
it to be all my office, but we had to share.
Okay.
So my
the woodworking.
station, my son's station, Cathy's station.
You can always see what he was doing on the internet or on this computer, right? Sandwiched between, and to make sure he's doing his homework. So this is the pool room.
All right. Now who plays pool?
Well, Dave played,
Yeah.
and James and I learned how to play.
Okay. So who's good at it?
He's good. Now James is pretty good.
Yeah.
But Dave said to me, if I get a kitchen, he has to have his own equal room. So that's how we ended up with the.
But for me, it's more about the bookshelves and all the knick-knack
Memorabilia.
stuff for my family and past generations.
Right, you can see the rest of the house a little sparse. That's me, and then Dave is a collector.
All right.
But this was a room since he built the house and it took a while, we moved in and this room was unfinished. So maybe 2-3 years after we moved in, he finished it. And it's one of the only rooms you can pull a pocket door and close it. So he taught us how to play pool. We had fires every night.
Yeah.
It was just so cozy. And it had a TV. We literally hung out here for the entire winter.
Yeah, it's cool.
And we still use it quite a bit.
Yep. It's neat. I love it. So you have all the modern conveniences of a beautiful kitchen. You have a warm, inviting space like this in which to, like in the winters, just gather and do games and just appreciate the past. But you're moving forward. I mean, I just love. It's really just a beautiful home.
Thank you.
It's got a lot of.
Thanks.
It's just really lovely.
Thank you.
I've got joy to share with you in my arms. Just a little hug every day will solve your problems. I got love to share with you in my pocket. Just a little kiss on the lips and we'll skyrocket. We go.
You've worked long and hard, built a career, a life, knowing that one day, with a little luck, you'll have time. At Longfellow Design Build, we design and build new homes. New kitchens. New additions to your home. We handle everything, from conception to completion, working in unison with you, for you, so you can have the home you envision, so you can have the home you deserve, so you can focus on what's important. Longfellow Design Build, architect and builder, for Cape Cod and beyond.
After we toured the home and property, Cathy and I headed to State Road in West Tisbury to grab a sandwich from 7A Foods, tucked right in and behind Allie's General Store. For nearly 10 years, 7A Foods has been an authentic farm-to-takeout restaurant owned and operated by a talented husband and wife team dedicated to fresh, local, deliciously prepared foods. Cathy ordered the Liz Lemon, a local favorite.
What is the history behind the Liz Lemon? I Forgot, but.
I believe was a character on 30 Rock.
Oh, 30 Rock,
I do
right,
remember.
yeah, right, yeah, I do know that part, but how did it come to here?
Well, she gets chips on her sandwich. Yeah, she ordered a sandwich and
She ordered a sandwich here?
no.
Oh.
with potato chips in the sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And this is the one you get all the time, right?
Yeah. I've never seen the potato chips on
Yeah.
there.
You put it right in.
They put it right on the sandwich.
I have never noticed that part.
No, it didn't. Okay, let me see. Well, I guess I'll have the chickpea and hummus wrap, please.
Where? For you?
The Liz
I'll
lemon.
still Liz Lemon. So it's the Liz Lemon.
I can't wait to
You
see
have
the
a bite
potato
of that?
chips inside.
We'll see if there are potato chips. I've never seen the potato chips, but I guess
Like that's the
probably,
signature
right?
part of it, though. That's what they said.
Well, it's got coleslaw and a sauce, and
And potato
I had
chips.
no idea. Take a little bite and see.
Sure. I'll take a bite. You want a bite of mine? I ended up changing my mind at the last minute. Potato chips and farm. That's a nice sauce. Thank you. Would you like a bite of mine? Because since you never go out of your safety zone.
Oh, it's okay. It just looks
Like a BLT?
BLT, yeah. I'm sure it's delicious.
With our bellies full, we headed across the street to the Field Gallery, founded nearly 50 years ago and one of 3 in the Granary Gallery family on the island, with rotating exhibits showcasing emerging and established artists inside and modern stone sculptures and the iconic playful sculptures outside. Oh, these are interesting. This is almost like a cooking utensil. This is like a zester. Feel this? It's like a zester, yeah.
You can find something you can do both.
Garlic.
No, you can have candle and
Oh,
a
yeah.
zester. I mean, multi-purpose.
There you go. Interesting abstracts. Kind of like a skate, skate case.
This is nice when they have the gallery openings. They'll put the wine out here and they'll have a
that's
little
nice.
party. Secret garden.
Well, like that one with the gold orb. That one's neat.
Cathy had planned out the rest of our day, and it was going to be all about food and farm hopping. And with more than 30 farms on the island, we didn't have far to wander. About a half a mile down the road was the Gray Barn and Farm, a small-scale, family-owned, certified organic dairy farm set on 80-plus acres that provides raw milk, cheese, eggs, and meats to the island community and beyond. I was delighted to be able to chat with owner Eric Glasgow, who a decade ago, with his family, traded in the corporate life to venture into farming.
So, how many different kinds of cheese did you say you do?
We do 3 principal types of cheese. That we do a bloomy, a wash rind, and a blue cheese. And then seasonally, we make an Alpine style cheese that we just make in the fall and early winter that we age until the summer, and then it's available only here on the farm in the summertime.
And so what's your favorite product that you make of all the different products that you make now?
That's a tricky question. I'm not sure that I would, I don't know that I could choose a favorite that easily.
You should say this cheese right here. Can I try that cheese right here?
Yeah,
I'd
you
love
certainly
to.
may.
And so the pottery too. The pottery is now made by a local potter.
Yeah,
And
so
you're starting to sell it, and people love it, and they're buying
They are,
dishware.
they're
The woman in there told me.
yeah, it's been great. Molly, my wife, worked with the local, a local potter
To design it.
it, and she's been making and firing some pieces and bringing them over, and we've already basically more or less sold most of what she's brought to us, and we've actually gotten some special orders, so people are having things made on commission,
Yes.
which is very exciting.
Well, I'm sorry that I didn't get to meet Molly, because it sounds like you've curated a beautiful life here.
Yeah,
And let's try that cheese. And
Sure, help yourself.
Sure. And so one of these, take this?
Yeah, like that. You can take a cracker if you like.
Is that how you're having it?
I'm gonna have a
And
cracker.
are you tired of cheese yet, or do you not cheese out?
It comes in waves, if that makes sense.
Oh, it's so creamy.
There are times where I eat a lot of cheese, and there are times when I don't.
Yeah. Then you go back to it. You just, I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a lovely setting. What a lovely place to grow up for the children, too.
Yeah.
Well, cheers. More
Cheers.
success to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the cheese. So good.
It's not just about the fixtures. Snow and Jones, the family-owned business that contractors and homeowners on the South Shore and Cape Cod have depended on since 1952. The overall aesthetic of the Pine Hills has a quality that's very high. I mean, when you first started walking the grounds, the landscaping, you said it has to be spectacular because the land is spectacular.
Well, the land is spectacular, and it starts with trying to see where the land is telling us to build. We are crafting the right location for the home to sit in, to view that woods or water or a beautiful tree or the horizon or even the ocean. And our job is to try and utilize the grade in the trees to create that kind of privacy, so that as one moves from neighborhood to neighborhood, and sometimes even from home to home, that there are these pieces of nature that frame your view or change the way in which you perceive the homes that you're seeing.
I've worked with Kristen and Julie for about 7 years now, about 30 projects. They care as much as I do about the finished product. And every time I walk in, I'm always like, girls, what do we have new? And they always have things set aside to show me, and every time I go there, it's so exciting. They text me pictures as soon as tile comes in that they think is really exciting. Like, even on a Saturday, I'll get a text, and they'll know that I'm just as excited to see it as they are to share it. And so they're my go-to.
Recognized and respected. Classic tile and stone on Boston's South Shore. Our next stop, the Mermaid Farm, a year-round, self-serve, honor system farm stand on 35 acres that's been providing raw milk, yogurt, cheese from their herd of Jersey cows, as well as produce for more than 20 years. I loved the name Mermaid Farm and the easygoing feeling, and my first sip of lassi, an Indian drink made from yogurt water and spices that Cathy insisted I try.
So they have raspberry, I'm gonna open one for you. Raspberry coffee, blueberry, raspberry, or mango. Which one do you want to try?
I don't know, the coffee sounds good to me. I am
More coffee?
Yeah. I don't know, the flavor sounds good.
So,
And so what's the difference between a lassi and a smoothie?
A lassi is,
I mean, they all sounded good.
it's based out of, it's Indian, and these were drinks that they drank in the hot weather that will cool you off. So it doesn't have a lot of, well, this one doesn't have any fruit in it. It has a little coffee and a little maple syrup and the yogurt. So, but people stop by here for lunch or breakfast and just grab a couple. Or I'll have them in the house, and people
They all
eat them
sounded
around.
good, but somehow the coffee one sounded good too. This is delicious.
So I'm gonna get a yogurt. Oh, and they also make.
What are we gonna do with the yogurt?
We have the lamb that we're gonna make, and a yogurt sauce, a tzatziki with it, with the little herbs and garlic, and so you dip the lamb in there.
Bumblebees flying by. That's a sign on the door.
That's pretty funny.
Yep.
Our last stop of the day was Morning Glory Farm, where I was lucky to catch up with the owner, Jim, a longtime farmer and family man, and talk with him about this multi-generational treasure on the island. He was filled with stories, smart, humble, hopeful, and just a joy to talk to.
And so how many different kind of products do you actually grow here? I mean, just at least name a dozen of the things that you grow.
Well,
off the top, I'm sure you know.
Off the top, sweet corn, lettuce, squashes, winter squashes, pumpkins, radishes, beets, carrots, Swiss chard, kale, those things.
Well, it's a beautiful thing. I've always loved visiting here and visiting your farm. You have a great salad bar. You have sandwiches here too.
Yeah, actually sandwiches not so much.
No? Well, what is it? Tubs of tuna and tubs of...
there's ingredients. People take stuff out and make stuff up.
Yes.
We sell bread.
Yes, I've picnicked
I'm
here
very proud of our
often.
bread.
Oh, do you make your own bread or just...
A woman that's been with us several years developed her skill with the yeast breads, and she puts out a variety every day. Good stuff.
Very nice. Where did the name Morning Glory come from? Besides, it's a flower. It's a beautiful flower.
I was trying to think of a name. This was before we hardly planted a seed here in Edgartown, but we were in Chilmart, and I visualized Jersey cows, knee-deep in clover, riffling breezes, blue sky, and just a glorious morning. So I thought, Morning Glory. It wasn't anything about the flower. It's about just a farm in the morning.
Yeah, a state of mind right there.
Yeah.
A farm in the morning. So that was how you got yourself sort of mentally prepared, is that you were envisioning, and it had a very kind of romantic setting right there. I mean, with the cows and the clover and the blue sky.
I can still see it. That's how you get things done. You have to imagine it first, and then it happens.
Parker, welcome to Clinton, Ethan, Allen. I'm
Thank
Paula.
you.
Hi, Paula.
And I'm Anna, and we are so excited to talk to you about color today.
So, Parker, with any design, you have to start somewhere, and we decided to start with this custom upholstered bed that just came new to our showroom.
I think it's lovely. I love the color.
And you can see that it really informed the paint color of the room, really tying in this whole monochromatic scheme.
Okay, so what if you want the vibrant mood? How do we get there?
The best way to do that is to do something that's a little more on the complementary side of the color scheme. So we have a very vibrant orange here. That's too much, right? So you soften it up just a little bit over here, something closer to like a peach or an apricot. Really, really beautiful, but you have that vibrancy you're looking for.
Looking for more inspiration? You can find it in the pages of South Shore Home Life and Style. Beautiful imagery and thoughtfully curated stories showcasing fine home design and decor, top area restaurants, boutiques, arts, culture, and more. It's the lifestyle magazine celebrating the seaside communities south of Boston. Join seasoned editor Maria Allen and her talented team as they reveal the many reasons this region is such a special place to live, work, and visit. Available on newsstands now. To subscribe, visit southshorehomelifeandstyle.com.
Back in the kitchen with Cathy, we started the festivities.
So tell us what you're going to do.
So this is called lamb kofta kebabs.
Okay.
And so we're going to be mixing some herbs and onion into there. Okay.
And the herbs and the onions are all local? Everything you got here was
Well,
still local? Or
no,
as
the
much as you
onions
can?
aren't really local. Now, the herbs are from my garden.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're pretty local. Yeah. So actually we'll start. So we're going to put some shallots in. So you can put all those shallots in
Okay,
there.
all of them go in?
Yep.
All right.
And there's a spoon there you can use. And then you can also, afterwards, you can...
and what about this garlic?
The garlic's going to go through the garlic press.
Okay.
So have you used this one before? You said, yeah, you just...
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And then you can put the second one in right away before we scrape it off. Okay. Yeah, great.
I love good garlic press.
So we're going to put in, this is cumin, coriander, a little salt, and a little pepper. And what we have is smoked paprika, and this is sweet smoked paprika.
Okay. And so
if you put the regular smoked paprika, that's very spicy and hot. It's like cayenne pepper, so it'd be a little too much. With the sweet, you can get that smokiness, but you only have to, you can put it in as much as you want. So I put in a half a teaspoon.
Okay.
So I'll show you how to form them. You take a little bit. You'll get used to about how much, and you just kind of with your hand form it a little on the end, and I just kind of press it a little bit like that.
Okay. Oh wait, mine's not staying quite.
Well, you know, you think it's not going to stay, and don't worry about it, because when it goes in the oven, it will harden a little bit.
Okay, so baked.
Yep. So we just took them out of the oven, and then what you do is take them out on the grill and just put a few grill marks on it, and try it. You like that?
Love it.
So
had a
now we're going
punch.
to do a strawberry punch, strawberry citrus punch with a little a bottle of vodka and
Oh, a bottle of
Prosecco.
vodka and a bottle of Prosecco. Oh.
And then what's really nice is that it's very fresh tasting. You can make punches these days, with fresh juices, and it will really have a lot of flavor. And we're going to garnish it on top, so it will look really nice.
Now, do you have all the punch glasses that go with this?
I do have punch glasses, so you can use the punch glasses, or you can use nice ball jars and put a little colored straw and really make it look nice.
Oh,
so,
fun. Okay.
all right, so we're going to put the lemon and lime juice.
Okay, is that what this is here?
Yeah.
All right.
So that's the lemon.
Love the ball jars.
Yeah,
So
it's
handy.
nice storage.
Yep.
So you can put the lime juice in. I'm going to put the strawberry syrup.
All of this?
Yeah, maybe save a tiny bit just
Is this
in
lemon
case.
and lime mixed already?
This
Or
is
is it
lemon.
separate?
This is the lime. You can see I put the piece of lime in
Oh, I
there.
see.
And then you can put the bottle of vodka in.
Okay.
I know, it seems weird.
Now, is this your go-to vodka here from England?
This is 10-year vodka, and look, do you see that little picture in there? It's kind of cool, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, there's a castle in there. So the whole bottle.
Yep, yeah. Go for it. And we'll be drinking it all ourselves with a couple straws afterwards.
A couple colored straws, I heard.
Great, so then we can
No,
garnish
that's
it. So you can put some strawberries on top. I'm gonna put
These fresh strawberries?
Yeah, so not all of them. You can just they're gonna float on top.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now we can try it.
Yeah, so stir it around a little bit or just take a little
Well,
bit
we
of
did
syrup?
give it a little stir, so so you can either serve these in the punch glasses, or you could put it in a mason jar if you want to have it a little bit more.
Have a little bit more, yeah, exactly.
But you're right, I probably should have stirred it a little just in case. It kind of, I don't know. I think once you stir it, it stays stirred. Oh, you want to
How
put a little
lovely. Do you have mint in yours?
basil leaf?
Oh, is
You
it?
could put mint or basil.
Okay, I love the basil. I have a little one in there. Did you have one in yours?
Yep. So, cheers.
Cheers. And this is it.
Try it. Tell me what you think.
And then the guests should
You'll
be
never
coming
know.
soon.
It's a bottle of vodka in there.
Did she say that?
I love this punch.
No, you never know. It's really good.
Right, you could.
No, Kathy, this
It
has
almost
been
doesn't
so
taste
good.
like it has any alcohol in it.
No, it's delicious and it's so pretty. Love it.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful.
That's sweet. Hi, I'm Parker.
You're Parker?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is
Molly. Oh, I missed meeting
Molly
you
from the
today.
farm. Yeah.
Oh, I love your
I
earrings.
go with him. Thanks.
What a wonderful time I've had here. Cathy and David, your home is beautiful.
Thank you.
A terrific chef, an amazing builder, and of course, James coming in from college. And then we have Eric and Molly. Nice to meet you, Molly. And then all of your friends here. It's just been lovely. That's life in West Tisbury. Until next time, I'm Parker Kelley. Cheers!
Cheers!
Wonderful.